to add some storytelling?
Yeah, for the next year, yeah.
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 Oh, great.
It's one of my artwork. This prototype I made for months. Clear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see very clearly.
Yeah, this is my workshop. You can see everything here. It's a kind of a disturbed room, and this is the leaf. What is inside the leaf? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. There are.
You can see the rice cooker.
Yeah.
Everything inside the leaf.
Oh, wow. I see. Interesting.
What is that? Yeah.
It's like a boat shape, like a boat.
Pardon? Yeah.
It looks like boat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that you can survive.
Yeah.
And that's the concept.
Wow.
Have to guess today.
Oh, great. Hello. Wow, you have a very nice studio.
Yeah, it's a very narrow studio, but full of the object. Full of.
Wow, looks fun.
That's I collect since 1990 until now.
So close to 30 years?
Yeah. If someone want to come to my workshop, they have to make appointment first.
Okay.
But not more 2 person because this is very small workshop.
Oh, I see. Because of the COVID-19.
Yeah, also because COVID-19.
Yeah. I see. Wow. I wish I could visit your studio in the future.
Here.
Wow.
Everything okay.
Yes, great. Thank you. Lima. Oh, where are you? Lima, can you talk? Agus, do you remember? Lima?
Yeah.
He was in Aceh, Banda Aceh.
Yeah.
With us.
Also, they met in Baguio when Agus came. Remar joined Agus's workshop in Baguio.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hi, Lima. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Oh. Great. Oh.
Where are you?
I'm here at the rice field at a farm near the river.
Oh, good.
Lima. Yeah.
Wow.
The only place that has good signal.
Wow.
Great.
Roger here.
Roger. Great.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm late. Trying to
Yeah.
connect with a good internet.
Okay.
People don't bring me again to their village. Very tired.
Oh, good. And Kevin will be a bit late, right?
Yeah, maybe a bit. We can start if you like.
Yeah.
But maybe because some people doesn't know Agus yet, so Setsu can introduce and maybe Agus can introduce himself. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining the Agus Nur Amal's workshop tonight. And I'm so honored to have him because, you know, he is a very, can I say, capable and very, you know, he is an actor and storyteller in Indonesia. He came from Aceh and he recreated the old style storytelling into contemporary world. And just he told me a little bit, he will join Documenta 2022 in Germany. So he has to go to German tomorrow, but he is so kind to take his time for giving us his workshop tonight. So thank you so much, Agus. I'm so happy to join your workshop. I'm very, very grateful about it. Thank you. So Agus, would you introduce a little bit? Please add some more information about yourself, please.
About?
Yeah, about yourself. What are you doing in these days?
Yeah. I think I will introduce again my workshop in Jakarta. You can see all of objects I ever played since 1990. I collect here. Yeah, everything here. And also I still have object, wait a minute, that I brought on the Philippines 2 years ago or 3 years ago, the layer of earth. Mariko still remember this thing?
Yes, this one he brought from Aceh to Philippines. It's like basing ordinary.
Yeah, but now I am kind of recreate the layer of earth become like this. Now, this is the layer of earth. This is the surface of earth, you can see. And this is the second layer. And this is the inner core. Yeah, consists of the something like the water. Yeah, and then inside consists of the metal gas.
Gas. Wow.
Gas, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like yeah.
Oh.
If we are uncovering the layer of earth. This is one of object I will exhibit on a castle next year. So my practice, the first is using the everyday object to represent or to visualizing everything. I mean, it can be about nature. You can see now this one. This is the Philippine mountain. Philippine mountain. Yeah. This is exactly Philippine mountain. Mariko brought me here. Take 10 hours to get the top and then down. Okay. And again. Yeah.
Yep.
So I use many kind of object. The first object, as soon as possible, I can found. If I cannot found, I can buy, but it is not something expensive. Everything must be the cheap object. One object can be everything for me. One object can associate it to other things, can associate to the natural, can associate to the humans, can associate to everything. For example, yeah, this it can be the mountain. Yeah, it also can be the astronaut. If I put my head inside, it can be astronaut. So it uses the method of association. I call that is the imaginative. Yeah. Everything can associate to other things as long as they are having a similarity. Similarity of form. For example, this is the triangles, the similar with the top of the mountain. Also, they have similarity with the color, the similarity with the function of the object used in reality life. For example, wait a minute. Yes. The funnel. Yes, as the form and as the function. If I put this in front of my eyes, it could be the I don't know what we call it in English. So this funnel has the similarity with the reality function. And then very important how we our hand to manipulate or use this object. If my hand put this object on my head, it can be the head. If I put on this on the mouth, it could be the mouth, or this one, or this one. So the important thing is how our hand to play in this object. So the principle of similarity, form similarity, the forms, the function of in our life with the object, and yes, that's all. This is very simple method, but as long as my experience playing in front of many kind of audience, the children or the old age, is the trigger the imagination. And also it's making a funny thing. Imagination and the laughing or funny thing is combined together and makes the audience very fresh with their mind, and also at the same time they can refer the performance or the show refer directly into their life, into their reality life. And this is very important for me, while the audience can refer my performance into their life. This is very important. With something very simple like this funnel. By this funnel, so it can create many imagination. If I put as a head, it can be head. If I combine with other props, for example, this one. So I combine with other objects, it could be the soldier. Yeah. If I put this one, it could be the eyes. The eyes bigger than the mouth. Or someone, the mouth bigger then the eyes. When someone speaks too much, they are less to listen. So this is the how we playing, how I playing the objects with the body now. Put the object on your body, on your hands, on your head, on your hand, on your mouth. So it is not only playing an object with the hand, but relates the object with the body. If I put in my heart, it could be the heart. Sometimes the audience thinking or saying you are a crazy person. Crazy person, you are a mad person. But by playing this a kind of a crazy or a kind of the mad way, this is the trigger to evoke our imagination. I start this one on 1990 while Indonesia in the political despotism, where the people cannot speak about the politics, only one party. I saw the problem of Indonesian people that day is the imagination. Imagination is their problem. We cannot talk about the politics, so we have no other alternative thinkings of our life. It's very disaster political system at that day. So I strive to find the way to find the proper way so my theater can be received by the audience. And actually, I found this way by seeing the children playing. Then I decided I choose this one, the children playing, as my method on the theater practicing. That's all, Setsu.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, when I first met you in Aceh, when we had a workshop with Aceh youth.
Yeah.
One of a boy, I forgot his name. He after seeing your performance, he tried, he was trying to do perform like you, and he couldn't stop performing because he found out so many things to use, so many things to play with, and it was a great moment. I cannot forget. His imagination was fully stimulated, so that he start using all the things around him, the plastic bags or all those simple daily things, but he did great performance to us. So I really vividly remember that memory. So Agus, is it possible that could you show us a very short example performance, very short story or something, using some object, and after that can we ask some questions about your performance? Is it
now?
Yeah, now. Is it possible?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. couple years ago, a friend of mine from Philippines invited me to the Philippines. Oh, I meet Yulpan using the motorcycle. Let's go. At last, I'm arrived in the village, very beautiful in Philippines. They are farming the rice at that time. Ooh, very beautiful color of the rice. Okay, yeah, just yeah.
Okay. Yes, thank you. Okay. So, we are going to work, Roger and the Filipino local facilitator team will
Yeah.
work with participants.
Yeah.
Most of them are youth. And I'm not sure though, but Roger?
Yes.
Yeah. Your participants have some experience of, participating theater performances or not?
Yes, few of them have experience performing on stage. So here are my two nephews. They are sorry, how to switch. Okay. So these are my two nephews. So they will be participating.
Oh, hello.
Say hi.
Hello.
Yeah, they can see you on the screen of the TV.
Oh, great. How old are they?
The boy in red jacket is, how old are you still? 10 and 10, and then Ian is 12.
Okay.
13.
Great. Wow. Very nice to meet you.
The other participant.
Online though. I'm in Japan now. And Agus is in Indonesia, Jakarta. Yeah. Wow. Great. Thank you. So we are going to with these young performers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lynette. Yeah, Lynette? Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
So
Hi.
how about your participants? Some of them are very young and some of them are adults,
It's a
right?
family. Yes, as adults, and there's one
senior, the father who will be working with the back scene, and then the mother. There's a son that's gonna go online. My sister is joining as
Oh,
well,
great.
which is a teacher, but she would rather work in the background, you know. But I think that some of them has had background with performances, but it's not like they have been actively engaged in the past years. Some of them, two of them, I think, had been joining college days. But this experience in theater with me is just like more of a sharing session. We're just enjoying it lightly and talking like a family and relatives and see what we can do with the backyard space. That's how it's just going to run.
Okay, great. Agus, because you know, in Philippines, they have still quite strict restrictions to gather and to move. So they have, you know, some difficulties to have workshop with, you know,
to gather people.
Yeah, it's still restricted. So, like Lima disappeared. Maybe his connection is not so
Yeah.
good.
Lima.
Yeah, he's not here. Okay, so Agus, and we don't have much budget for this time, so we cannot build, you know, the fancy sets or the, you know, expensive props. So would you give us some advice, suggestions? You know, when we work with participants without, you know, the much budget, we don't have much money. So we have to somehow manage to perform.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have a question. How can you select the objects you are going to use for the certain performance, the storytelling? How you select the object?
The first is what a kind of a visual I want to do. That's the first question. What kind of visual I want to express.
For this time, yeah. Sorry. Go on, please.
After I found that, so then I try to find the object. So the first is the story. But sometimes, not the first story, but the objects is the first. By seeing the objects or by playing the objects, then we find the story. So I suggest to the Philippine participant, they can use everything object, everyday object in their life, the object from their home or the object from their farming. But the better they are take photograph of their object they want to play before the workshop.
Photograph?
Yeah, they took photograph by their gadget, the object they want to present on the workshop, on the next workshop. That is my suggestion. It is if it is not difficult for them. So after participant collects the photograph of the objects, I mean collect the objects by virtual, so all of participants know what a kind of object will be presenting on the workshop, on the next workshop.
Oh, I see.
It's messy.
So you mean that you know, so that those photos help participants to get prepared to imagine how to use those objects.
Pardon?
So those photos, if those photos help participants to imagine how to use those objects beforehand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can start from at the workshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I make a small video, maybe 1 or 2 minutes to introduce the method.
Oh, I see.
Take 2 minutes or 1 minute. So you can share the video to any participant, to all the participants.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Like
example.
Yeah, for example.
Okay. So we were going to perform folk tales this time.
Yeah.
In each region, in each village.
And so before the workshop is start, I think we have to share the story first.
Yeah, we will.
Participants.
Yep.
And then by that story, I can think what kind of object we will use. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, Roger, are you already? You are starting to collect the folk tales, right? But you not yet decided which stories you are going to perform.
Yeah, we're still looking for other stories because there are 2 stories shared by 2 of the participants, but it's very short. Very short. So we're looking for a little bit longer. So we have a session this Sunday, and I asked the participants to bring folktales. So hoping that they will do their homework.
Okay, great, thank you. And so, yeah, we are still, Agus, we are still trying to collect folk tales, local folk tales. And after we collect folk tales, the local facilitators like Roger, Lynette, will have workshop with participants and direct them and create a performance. Yeah. So, Lynette?
Yes, Setsu. Yes.
Oh, yeah. And you already submit 2 stories, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you going to collect some more stories, or you're going to perform those 2 stories?
We have I think they're interested, the whole family, with that story of the first one I submitted, but they're also considering the second because probably it's so close to them, and the story came from her grandmother, and I think it's very personal for her, and she's attached to the story because that's the story she strongly remembers when she was young, and it has been told to her several times. So I felt that she prefers, and she has a very strong preference for the story. And I think I would be able to engage them into the theater and into the show more if I choose the story that they like also. So I think I might stick to the story that they prefer as well, if that's okay.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Desirably, this for this time,
Yes.
our theme is the nature-human relationship.
Yes.
So if you can choose
Yes.
according to the theme, it will be
Human and relationship.
Yeah.
Oh
human,
yes, I'll find that angle.
animals, so that we can reconsider the environment, how we, change our mindset. Actually, not
Yeah.
actually, that is more important to us, that the Japanese people, though, because we overdeveloped our land already. So we have to
True.
make time.
Uh-huh.
But I heard in some places in Philippines right now also, the development is more and more development. For example, Roger told us that some, forest converted into the vegetable fields. Of course, for the people in his village, they need to earn money. So it's a very difficult matter.
Yes.
But we need to think about it. Otherwise, we will harm
Yes.
our, the environment. And as I told you before, for example, in Fukushima, our land was totally lost. I mean, people cannot live there anymore for a long, long time because of the nuclear power plant event.
I see.
Yeah. So it's a really serious, urgent matter.
Yes.
To reconsider how we coexist with the nature.
So, with that story then, Setsu-san, maybe it might not have so much of those directly, but maybe it can be interpreted, and some elements of the folk tales may be interpreted according to how you want it, even if it's just if it shows like it's just about like a monkey, but actually it may be, we may explore its symbol and give it that context, probably.
Yes,
if that's okay.
Yes, of course. Yes.
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 So,
What the
and
monkey
notice-
symbolizes,
Yes.
probably, yeah.
So I'm noting all those that you say about human relationship and how it could possibly symbolize issues on development. Maybe I will just have to consult you further on how to explore it, or Noriko probably how to explore that theme in a story like this, probably.
Yes.
If that's
Yes.
okay.
That's
All right.
good. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Noted.
Hi, Setsu-san.
Yes.
We are also trying to explore the possibility of looking into stories, or maybe if it's not folk tales, maybe like a historical account, if it's okay, because one of the participants shared about their experience during the pandemic, because they got positive with COVID. So when she shared about the 5 important things that you gave us, she presented the guava leaves, which they chose as a medicinal plant when they had COVID. So right now I'm giving,
Guava
and they
leaves.
guava leaves, they use it as a medicine, and it helped them be healed. So they use it as we call it usob here. Like you will put hot water in a pot with the guava leaf. The guava leaves were boiled into the water, and then you place it under a blanket and you stay there. It's like similar with the concept of sauna.
That's
Sauna.
nice.
Sauna. Yeah. The hot bath, the steamed bath.
Steam.
Yeah, steam, is it?
Usub.
Roger?
Suob. Yes, usub. Yeah, suob. Yeah, it's suob. We call it suob.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Very nice.
yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's one of the wisdom that people have in your village, right? To
Yeah.
combat with COVID-19. Oh,
Yes.
that's good. Yeah.
So I gave them an assignment to look into, even if it's not folktales, but historical accounts on how they used also medicinal plants.
Thesis,
Maybe-
right?
Yeah.
Good.
It
Yeah.
sounds great. Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's a not, old story, but contemporary, the story. People really still, I feel like people still maintain the wisdom related to the nature, the medicine from the forest. That's great. Yes. Yes, that's great.
I would like to ask to Agus that because under pandemic, maybe Indonesia also has a restriction of and sometimes school close and the student children at home. And I saw some the Agus is doing something online. What kind of activity you are doing online? I think that is for children. What kind of story you are telling?
I don't know yet what kind of
No,
story.
I mean that when the last year, when pandemic, COVID came,
Yeah.
I think you have some performance online to the
Yeah.
children. So I just want to ask, what kind of performance you did online to the children?
Yeah. Yes, this is a very important thing. I think how the children or we can play in front of our gadget. Yeah, we are playing in front of our gadget now. So one of the important is we are talking about the methods of how to play in front of our gadget. Yeah, for example, I am here in this position and I can move the object from the right to the left like this. Yeah, this, the virtual performance, very different with on the stage performance. Or so you can take the objects from close to the gadget, then going to front. This technique of the playing object in front of the gadget. So the result, the story will be more interesting, not as big, but the object or also the play of the hand or maybe the hand playing in front of the gadget. That is I want to tell to the children. So it will make them more good feeling to performance after they know the method to performance in front of the gadget camera. That's only I want to tell to them the first time. For the object, they can use everything objects. They can find in the natural, maybe the roots, maybe everything.
So the contents of the story you are telling to the children while COVID time, what kind of story you are using for children?
I really don't know. I really don't know yet. I'm still waiting from Azari what they have collect the story from Takengon.
Yeah, no, I mean that not this project. You did some, I saw some of you have Instagram live or in maybe Facebook live. What kind of story you are using last year? Because children are very nervous at home, what is COVID, and what do you want to tell to the children using the object?
As long as the COVID-19, I tell many stories. It's about the islands, the many islands of Indonesia, the origins, the name of the islands of Indonesia. Just want explain them about the wide of Indonesia. They know about the origin, the name of the island, and also I'm telling story about the volunteerism of Indonesian hero as a doctor on the Dutch colonized. They are come to the pandemic area. Example, Dr. Cipto Mangkusumo, they leave their school at that time and then come to the village while in destroy with the pandemic. And also the telling story about how we have to be patient about this situation.
Patient.
Patient. Yeah, be patient. This is Jakarta's people in this month. We have to be patient. Be patient to last month government said please not go into the village to the Idul Fitri, the Hari Raya, the Idul Fitri after fasting months. But the people doesn't be patient. And the result now we have in the Jakarta a couple erasings of the COVID victim now.
Oh,
Yeah. So one of the important thing is be patient.
so you are going to tell your audience, please try to be patient. You are conveying the message of please
Yeah.
be patient through the stories.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Mhm.
But for the workshop, the next, I don't know yet. I still depend on the children what they want to tell. I just to share my experience to play in front of the gadget. That's all. So the performance, the children performance will be good seeing by the audience. Maybe on YouTube, you will produce the next. We have a difference realizing now, a different feeling playing the stage or playing directly, but now we are playing on online.
I see.
So directly we are playing into the audience, but now we are playing into the world audience. That's one of the sense that the children have to know, I think. We are not playing for our community, but now we are playing for over the world. Yeah.
Okay. Kevin is not here. Kevin was here, but Kevin, yeah. So, okay, I have one more question.
Yes.
When you play, when you showed us the example, when you say something, you are always, not always, but often use the kind of the melody, not really song, but like chanting.
Yeah.
So that chant, where those chants, the melody comes from?
The melodies is come from a Chinese culture.
Chinese, yeah. It's a traditional melody.
Yeah, it's traditional.
But
chanting.
you use your own lines.
Yeah. But the participant workshops, up to them, they want to use the melody or not. It's depend on them, I think.
Yeah.
But once again, the way to visual, that's very important to our theater now, yeah, our practicing art now. That's mean the actor or the children not necessarily to in front of the camera. Maybe they can play just an object. Yeah, they can play just an object, come here, down, up, where the person doesn't necessarily to appear on the camera.
Okay, thank you. Kevin, are you there? Are you here? Kevin, can you talk?
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Wow, I can see your participants too.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, great. Wow.
Wow, so
Yeah.
beautiful.
So we're
It's so
Ah.
weird.
From gadget, a computer, on the laptop.
yeah, she has many his workshop participants there. So if Agus, you can ask to the people here, the children, you can ask to them to do something online now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Can somebody hold one thing?
Anything? Anything?
Anything.
Please pick one thing. Yeah.
Pick anything. Small thing. Yeah. And the Philippine participant,
Oh.
you have something?
Yeah. How about Roger's cousins?
Roger.
Nephews? Cousin.
Oh,
Yeah, okay. Now put the things far, and move close into the gadget. Yeah. Slowly move to the right. The gadget move to the right. The object move to the right. Slowly. Yeah. More closely. More close. The object more close. Yeah. And move to the right. Move to the left. Yeah. So this is the way to tell the story in front of the camera. Yeah.
Ah.
Interesting.
Digiding, digiding, digidang, digiding, digiding.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Close.
Ding, digiding, digiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our audience or our stage now is the gadget.
Okay. So can we try to how we say like I pick the scissors here, and when I try to move, it looks like a bird.
Yeah. All right. And maybe somebody else can respond. Setsu.
Ah, yeah. Roger.
Roger.
You are muted, Roger. You are muted. Cannot hear you.
Okay, one more time.
okay.
Where is Roger?
Woo!
Where is Roger? So let the the scissors
Yeah.
here. And Roger, can you respond the Setsu? Where is Roger?
Here.
Yeah.
I'm holding a black
Can
remote
you put
control.
the object on the scissors, on the mouth
Okay.
of the scissors. Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Something like that. So by this virtual, we can create performance together.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Actually,
Okay.
I heard, you know, when we perform by Zoom, using by Zoom,
Yeah.
we could fix the screen,
Yeah.
you know, in a certain way. For example, you know, everybody, we can fix the same screen as for example, as I see,
Yeah.
because you know everybody has different screen, right?
Yeah.
Their order
Yeah.
is different,
Yeah.
but I don't know how, but I heard we can fix the screen
Mm,
to see everybody can see the same screen, the same order.
yeah.
Yeah. In
So,
that way, you
It's
can interact with the person next to you. Yeah.
so the performance,
Right.
Yeah, so that we can, you know, as if we interact on
Yeah.
the screen.
So one by one can come closer, play, and then out again. The other come again with some deck and out again. So like that.
In, out,
Yeah.
in, and out.
And out. Yeah. In
Yes.
and out.
Okay.
And come in again, bring something. And out. Say something and out. Come again, another person. Yeah, something like that. What are you doing, Setsu? Yeah, like that. If Setsu put, but every, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they have the picture, they can bring the picture more closely and farther, closer again. So we are response directly by seeing the screen, Setsu, ya kan?
Yeah. And also, I saw the online Zoom theater. At
Yeah.
that time, you
Oh,
know.
yes, it's beautiful. Online Zoom theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are experimenting using Zoom.
Online
And,
Zoom theater.
you know, they control with the sometimes, you know, video off and the black screen, you know, we set black screen and only Roger and Lynette talk. And when I talk, I appear again, something like that.
Oh, interesting. Alternate. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually we can play by Zoom in many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, if our internet connection is good though, that's we
Yes.
cannot control that, so it's a difficult part. But still,
Then if I may just add or just say something about that, then if it's something not recorded or something not replayed, that makes the nature of the performance live, right? And in that sense, it is theater,
yeah.
right?
I agree.
Right? And so because they always like there's this area or like overlapping nowadays because of the pandemic, because the use of the medium is like film, right? And in this channel. So now a lot would ask questions about, is this a theater or is this film or is this what? But I think now with this presentation, we're beginning to see that it still sustains the nature of a live performance. So therefore it is theater by nature. Right, Jordan? Even if the interruption of the internet, even if there's an interruption, it makes it more live.
Well, in theater, we also experience interruption.
Yeah.
So when the electricity is not working or the microphone, there's something wrong with the microphone or with the lights. So same is true with Zoom, with our internet connection. I mean, we still face similar challenges. It's just that it's in different kind of channel. Yeah.
Yes, but it makes the nature of the performance live.
Yeah, it's still live.
That way, it is theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes it also helps when we do performances in front of our gadget, just like what Agus was discussing. Because we are always told to magnify our movements, but now with Zoom we can go near to our camera and then the audience can see it clearly. Imagine if the audience is in the back, you know what I mean, like at the very back of the theater, so they cannot see what we are holding, but with Zoom we can do it. It's easy.
This one stage.
So it now becomes a theater technique, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's try next time. I will figure out how to set we can how to share same screen. Because my colleague knows how to set the screen to share with all the participants in Zoom, and we can share same screen with everybody.
I think that the host of the meeting can manipulate what we can see.
Yeah. And if we could do that, as I said, we can as if give somebody to the next person, or we can talk each other.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So if you are holding, say for example, Setsu-san, if you are holding a mug like this and you want to pass this on to me, then I'm holding also similar mug then.
Yeah.
Yes, that's nice. On a two-dimensional.
Thank you. It's a nice coffee.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Don't forget to say, please.
Yeah, something like yeah.
This
Something like
Kevin has many participants there.
Yeah.
Maybe let them to introduce themselves using object.
Yes. Go, Kevin.
Go.
Please. Yeah. Hello. I'm Setsu. I'm now in Japan. And Agus is in Jakarta in Indonesia. And Yurufan also. And where are you now? And please introduce yourselves using one object.
One by one. Come closer.
Yeah,
one by one.
Yeah, you come close to gadget.
One by one.
Hello. So we're here at the next sitio of our place because our sitio is I don't have internet, so I talked to my former mentor also. Yeah, we have to
He froze. because this is live performance.
Yeah, this time we actually hold the TV, our TV in the house. So from the next sitio, we hold it from this sitio. Yeah.
Great.
So
Thank
yeah.
you for arranging it. So please come closer
Yes.
to the screen,
Okay.
to the camera.
Yeah. May we introduce our participants here? This is my. Megan. They're shy.
Don't be shy, guys. Come on, guys.
Maybe two people together.
Yeah.
Not one by one, but two people together.
Oh, okay. Sige. You do it together now. Sige. You do whatever you want to do.
Hey, I'm here. I'm free. Hey, I'm the global funny.
You go closer. Introduce me.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Arigato, please. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa.
Konnichiwa daw.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa.
Baka.
Oh.
Arigato. So weird.
They are so shy.
They're
We're
very
shy. We're shy. So face our.
Kevin, how old are they?
They're high school students.
Great.
Around the 15. No.
Konnichiwa. Oh, good.
So this is Ryan, and then this is Wera, and then
My support.
Maria, and then Ian Cole. So they're all high school students from the overseas. They're also my cousins and neighbors.
Great.
And
Nice
then,
to see you. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Hello. I'm the
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So please enjoy the Kevin's workshop. He's a very capable, nice facilitator. I bet you. So please enjoy and learn from him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can somebody walk from? Can somebody walk from far? Simple like this.
Oh.
Good and out. Can you do that? One by one, just to make the laugh. Kevin can start.
Can somebody do that? Yeah, Kevin, please.
Kevin, please.
Whoa. Kevin, you are muted. You are muted.
Yeah. So let's walk.
Yeah.
Like one.
Out and out and out. Out.
Okay, ko ano? Kasi mo yung biglang kay gasayak ko, di ba? Sige, 1, 2, 3, go. Wow. Sige, may sabay. Okay na, sir. Go na. Man, dali, sir. 1, begin dito. 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
About
Great.
Roger's participants, Roger. Roger, your participants, unmute.
Should tomatene. Hi.
Yeah, they should try with teacher Agus.
Yes. Okay, listen to the instruction, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're listening, Agus.
Yeah. Now can you every person put his hand up to the gadget and then down there and say something. Now we are living in the very disaster situation. Out.
Okay.
Yeah. Come closer.
Kasi mo dyan imong dito. Ayan, screen dito. Yan.
Good.
One by one.
And then?
One by one. Closer. One by one.
Go Lander. Cover the camera. I-cover mo dyan camera. I-cover mo kano dyan camera. And then, okay. Sige lang, masilog ka. Closer.
Yeah.
Closer. Okay, go Steve. If you cover mo DJ camera. And then, go. Closer. Yan. And then, move it away.
Other person come.
And then, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh,
But come closer to the handphone.
okay, i-cover mo ka, no? And then, Lander, standby. Standby ka dito eh. No, just sit there and then, okay, tapos mapangkag to go. Okay, ready, go. So it's kind of a transition.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Until something.
And tell something daw Ian.
Yeah, something like you want to present to someone. Yeah.
Okay.
You
You put the camera and then say something.
Thank you
Anything.
very much. And then you go like that. Come again, present something. Say something and then go one like that.
Okay. Stay ni Ian. Over this way. Sige, go. Let's have some.
If you are shy, so you don't have to facing your face. Yeah.
Oh.
Tapos i-cover mo data. Tapos i-cover mo yung screen. Han adi tayo tamag i-cover mo yung screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
Okay.
And
Something
now
like
okay. And now I have the tea.
yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, thank you, Agus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the person should be ready on the left 3%, on the right 3%. Yeah. Left 3%, on the left 3%, on the right 3%.
Yeah.
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 Not
So
still
we
on
still have on screen. We still have right and left, and up and down, so that we can, we can think how we can in the screen and how we out.
So that's the stage space now.
Yeah.
Exit, entrance, exit.
Right.
Principle of theater, entrance, exit, aerial, space, exploration. So theater principle on the screen, which is a stage.
Yeah.
Right.
And back.
Front, exit, enter. Oh.
Yeah,
So
we
we
have lots
block.
of possibilities to use screen.
Sam?
Yeah, it's fun.
Rinne,
now
do you,
we're
you
looking.
Rinne, do you have a sister there?
Yeah, I think she's here.
Yeah,
Lakam.
you introduce your sister.
Lakam. There she is. She forgot to change the name of her what? But she's Lakam.
She's here.
She's a teacher in science
Oh.
in Baguio City High. And we've been working together in some theater projects also that touches on science. So I couldn't stop her from joining because she said she's so interested because she's a science teacher. And we had a workshop one time on, using theater for science as well. So now she's joining us. She's part of the whole show as well. You introduce yourself, Lakam. I already did.
Please unmute.
Unmute, Cakes.
Hi, hello. Good evening to everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's nice to meet you all. Anyway, my name is Lakambini. I am a teacher. I'm a high school teacher of Baguio City National High School. And I've always been interested in theater because I've always been with my sister. Every time she comes up with a show, I'm always with her. So I said that I would like to attend. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and then I could as well share this later on with my students as well. And probably one time ask them to participate.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Great.
Wow, so nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great. 京子ちゃんはオンできないんだっけ、ビデオ。石坂さん、京子ちゃんいますか？
はい、京子です。
ビデオはオンにできないんだよね。
ごめんなさい、ちょっとオンにできなくて。
OK。
そしてちょっと用事が入っちゃって、これで抜けてしまうんですけど。
そうですか。
申し訳ないです。
OK。京子 is a Japanese staff in Ueda, and she is coordinating the workshop. But for today, she cannot video on, and she has to leave now. But maybe later, she
すごい
will show
お
her
話
face.
聞けて楽しかったです。またよろしくお願いし
ありが
ます。
とうございます。
Thank you. See you.
you.
See you.
Okay, so it's already 1 hour and a half. So maybe we
Yes.
have better close the Agus.
Yeah, but if somebody has question to Agus, maybe. Yeah.
Anything.
Yeah, maybe Agus has more secret than how to use
Yes,
that.
yes.
We are already tired to just sitting down and talking with gadget.
Just to introduce how to use the gadget as the stage.
Yes.
So yeah, so they can play by themselves, happy, come together, say something, and then go again, come again, go again.
So
By one by one. Yeah.
Very nice. So it becomes the stage.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Two-dimensional still, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like a camera moving around. It's really just working on that space, two-dimensional. Interesting. Now we found a new stage.
And with Zoom, actually, you can use multi-camera.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm using iRun. It's an application. So if I want to show a different side of the stage, or like the camera is on this side, I can also show you. So
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes we can, use the virtual background. How you say it? We can change the background photos or something.
Yeah. Could you send the app, Roger?
yeah, sure. I will send you the name of the app.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, Kevin.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have,
may I-
or do your participants have any questions to Agus?
Do you have any questions? None?
None so far.
Yeah, none so far. May I also request that since before we end if we're ending, a very short introduction of our second storyteller or my second storyteller. She will have a little bit chant so that we can hear it also. She's also my mentor during my elementary years of cultural performances. She just work.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, Ma'am Tessie. So she is Ma'am Tessie.
Yeah.
Tessie Delipasa. So she will be our second storyteller. She will tell us a story, but of course she will. And let her introduce herself.
I am hello friends from Mangkayan, Philippines. I am the teacher of Kevin before when he was elementary. He's so active, so I'm so proud of him because he successfully pursued his stage performing. Okay, I do not want to tell stories that you cannot understand at present. I just want to tell a story of those in our place, the what you call those gentlemen courting ladies, because every now and then the women are being bullied, or there are many battered women because of the story goes this way, because of the what do you call that, teens pregnancy and unprepared marriage. So it goes this way. Kulilipan Chan from Abra, I originated in Abra, and it goes this way. The interpretation will be sent through email by Kevin.
Yes.
This is a story, a chant of how to advise a gentleman courting a lady. Respetuan ng sepata ayayatong una ilang daing ka observado nututuan in chikapio Vokonak sinapini Singko kakocila lagi Isak lakson yachinawan Iapio nandinagdaga Isana udanon Nuawan nakitulakam Isam uyuan kukai O saan lomtot manay Daichi. Thank you. The presentation will be sent by Kevin in English. Thank you very much. Okay.
Thank you so much. Great. Wow.
Uy,
Nice. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so yeah, that's my teacher when I was also in elementary when it comes to cultural performances. So I'm so thankful to her.
Great, great. Thank you so much. Wow, wow.
Did you like the chant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Agus, can you give one chant to us all for because Kevin's group
Please,
didn't
Agus.
join the first part. Agus, one more.
I just respond to the melody. Na
Okay.
na 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 na. Di da da di da da. Da di 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 di. Da dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun da 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 dun. Na 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 na. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Great. Thank you so much. Oh, I wish Limar is here. Oh, I wish Limar also could join us though. He was at the first moment, but he disappeared because of the internet connection. It's so pity. All right, so Mariko-san.
Yes.
Maybe it's time to close.
Yeah.
But
Thank you very much, everybody, especially Agus. Your flight is tomorrow or Saturday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Happy trip. Enjoy your stay in Germany. So maybe we can meet again before. Yeah. Next time, maybe we request to Agus to meet with Japanese participants. So we will schedule it. So, and then maybe August 8th, we can meet again. So everybody use the Zoom like that, like that, like that, like that. Not only staying in front like that, like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's very fun. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Agus, happy trip.
Mariko, Kevin, Gladys, Viete. See you.
Thank you. See you.
Yeah.
Be happy.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Take care.